No.
We are now live. Welcome to DC by Night. Another fun episode. And as you caught the tail end of that conversation, we're making fun of poor Giovanna rather profusely
Again.
lately. Again. We can't help it that she chose to fuck her dragon.
It's not like anybody forced her.
She wasn't held at gunpoint.
Just wondering, well, how did the friggin' dragon guy had a raging heart on?
Why do you want to know about a dragon's dick, man?
And now we learn some more disturbing aspects of John. He's more worried about the dragon dick.
Any dragon dick, apparently.
You're sick.
You started it.
He's jealous because he's not getting any.
He doesn't have any of that Geo.
Alright. It's hard to start when you have shit like that going on. Alright, let's try this again. Robert, we'll start with you.
If I remember right, I am still pacing back and forth in my room, hoping that Jade is okay.
She tells you repeatedly she's fine. She does kind of threaten you that if you don't focus on what's going on, she's going to kick your ass, and if you thought Demon was bad, wait till she gets hold of you. Alright, so you're going to continue pacing and annoying Jade with the thoughts of, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm actually gonna head out of my room and really, Chris.
Oh my god. Wow. Be glad those of you who are watching that you don't read what we're typing.
Wow. I'm actually going to head to the range to see how everybody is doing with their practice.
They're shooting guns.
Yeah. See if they're actually not shooting them, cocking them to the side. Like fucking gangsters.
No, no more gangbang. We'll save all that for Holly.
Oh boy.
Gio might like that too much.
Speaking of
And then
Gio,
I
we'll move on to
actually
her since Robert's going to be playing around with guns. It gets him all excited for later.
Aww.
What are you doing, Gio?
Oh.
You're horrible.
Sorry, I got distracted with you talking about that.
Alright, put the vibrator away.
Ew. No.
Save your Maloney for later.
Well, actually,
No, can either.
funny that you mentioned Maloney.
Oh, God.
Just so happens to be on the TV.
I'm sure.
So we found the real reason of her distraction.
Yup.
Like I said, it just so happens.
Yeah.
There's no just so
What are you
happens
doing,
being
Jim?
Netflix.
What's going on in the house right now? I mean, obviously a lot of stuff dealing with what's going on, but anything
A lot of
like I
people
said,
freaking out because Lucian's armies surrounded the compound.
oh, everyone's freaking out now.
You have been.
Okay.
Lucian's army has surrounded the compound. Yeah, they're a little freaked.
Yep. Oh, goody. Goody, goody.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
High or low, sweetie?
No.
Jill gets shot in the head.
Okay. So other than just wandering around looking at everybody going freaked, what do you do, Gio? Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you can't do things.
Oh, I know.
Cook, bitch, cook.
I didn't say all that.
No, no. This bitch eats. That's what this bitch does. Fuck you. And I'm gonna eat everything in the fucking house just because you said that.
Should be going out picking corn off the stalks and eating it raw.
And she doesn't make it to the bathroom.
Doesn't have to use bathroom.
Alright, so aside from being a smartass to Rahira, I should pass by him.
Where's my asshole dragon?
He's following you as usual.
Oh, good. Good for him, as usual. He's gonna be following me right downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna follow me, you might as well come in.
Well then.
Like that.
He just chuckles and walks in. Think I already did that.
No.
I should slap the shit out of you. I
Go ahead
really
and try.
should. Yeah, because trying is really gonna do me a lot of good. I've already tried to deck you. It didn't help. So here's a question for you. What the fuck were you thinking? Why did you do it? You have a brain? You can't tell me you do everything Rahira tells you to do.
No, there's a reason.
Which is...
You know, for you guys who live on Earth so much, you don't know shit about your history, do you?
Nope.
You can tell.
Clearly not. There's something I'm missing. I don't know it. Been around for a long time.
This had been prophesized for a while.
What?
It didn't say Lucian, but it said someone, an older vampire, would take control. Well, it used other words, but the meaning was very clear. And it said the only way to stop him would be to have a child born of two worlds.
Goody.
In your case, two children.
Great. One to... Oh. Oh.
So now you have
Anything
your answer.
else? Anything else I should know to further blow my fucking mind?
In a month you're going to give birth, your attitude's going to probably stay the same. You will start eating more because you're eating for 3 now, technically. And just so you know, because I know you've already figured it out, as soon as they are born, you will return to being fully dead.
I was wondering about that, Pulse. That's fucking weird, too.
Yeah, well, that's the only way you can have the child. Or children, in this case. Before you ask, it's going to be a boy and a girl. Because I don't feel like waiting a couple weeks for you to ask me.
Oh, that wasn't a concern.
I was telling you.
Anton Joshua, go to bed.
Should have known him offering to go to bed early was a trick.
I should have. Alright, good night. Okay, leave it open. Okay, good night.
Meanwhile, over here, what are you doing?
I'm still watching the screens while Edwin and Rajnox are fixing the stealth bombers.
Okay. High or low, Chris?
Let's go high.
Okay, well. While you're sitting watching the screens, something happens and you lose all power.
To the screens or the whole house?
Everything.
I'm going to yell at one of the people inside to go turn on the generator. The generator's up and running.
Yes, sir.
Like, hurry the fuck up.
Alright, while he's doing that. Meanwhile, Giovanna, while you're standing there talking to him, it suddenly goes dark. Oh, what the fuck? Somebody not pay the goddamn power bill?
Oh,
I blame Robert and Gio for that one, because if I remember correctly, that was their duties. I bought the house, they pay the bills.
And Gio's been there for about 800 years.
and I also made a statement that said I was going to take care of the house if it needed to be done.
Just for Gio's reference, the bills are paid.
Told ya.
That's it.
Actually,
I don't think that has anything to do with the electricity not being paid.
well, actually, after Lucian took over the world, power was shut off, so you guys had to use generators. You have like 10 of them in the back, just keeping everything running. Guy comes back in a short time later over here. We got a problem. The
What?
generators we were using for everything aren't working either.
Great. Has anybody been tampering with them?
No, sir. We've kept constant guard on. One minute we have power, next minute we don't. By the way, sweetie, you need to change your tag.
What?
Look at what name you have.
Bradier!
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Aren't you in Russia like 800 years ago? Shit.
By the way, everybody notices the power's out.
Right.
Great.
And I'm going to say time and energy. If you check any type of electronics, it doesn't work.
Not even our comms.
Nope.
EMP. Great.
Robert runs through the house, goes into the house, runs through the house, and goes to the north side of the wall.
Okay. No movement, other than them moving in their own camp, but nothing other than that. Here's the odd thing, they seem to be just as affected. Because it's nighttime, they normally would have lights up, they don't. You actually see them starting fires.
Oh. Good.
Wouldn't now be an opportune time?
I'm going to tell one of the workers, go get me my purse of knives.
He runs off.
Man, these things are like 800 years old. I wonder if they still work properly.
They're magical, yes, they do. Magic and weapons does not fade. Short time later, it comes back with your little, laptop case full of knives.
Here you go. I'm going to put the strap over my shoulders. And since the comms don't work, I have to actually walk to go find everybody.
Ain't that a bitch?
I have a feeling I know where Robert went. He went running, hauling ass through the house. Stomp. I'm going to go find Blaine.
Okay.
See if Robert
Blaine, where are you at?
I am. I don't know.
Okay, how about you were outside practicing your hand-to-hand skills?
Okay, that sounds good. Because he's all into that kind of stuff anyway.
Alright, well, you managed to find him outside with the other, obviously both teaching and, just practicing his skills.
Blaine.
Yes.
Get some tack gear, get suited, make sure any firearms you carry has suppressors on it. Meet me by the gate.
Do I even want to ask?
There are 4 of them, by the way.
We will go the north gate.
Okay, should I even ask why?
We're gonna go have some fun. We haven't had fun in a while. Let's go out for a drink.
That sounds better. Okay.
Hope you guys have your character sheets handy.
Yes.
I will in about by the time I get to Robert.
Oh, I've got my character sheets already.
Yeah.
So he's going to go inside and he's going to get the gear on.
All right, well,
specific on your equipment.
I am getting a bulletproof vest
okay.
and
Did you just say bulletproof breast?
that. Oh my god.
I heard bulletproof.
Yes, he's got boobs.
Bulletproof boobs. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna hollow this out and cover my balls.
Well, then we better get cups then. Anyway. He's going to put on his bulletproof vest. He is going to pick up a gun belt.
Okay, Blaine, just as a reminder, anytime Rahira says let's have some fun, means you better bring a fucking shit ton of ammo.
I know, that's why I said a gun belt.
Especially if he says meet you by the north wall, because you know by now, because you've heard all the reports, that's where Lucian and his armies, one of his armies is sitting.
Right.
But specifically, Lucian is at the north wall.
Alright. I'm going to carry 2 9mm. I'm going to have a messenger bag with extra clips in it.
Okay.
Plenty of ammo. Couple
Okay.
hand grenades.
You should definitely go in the party.
I'm gonna be
And a
fighting.
smoke bomb.
Alright. Who do you find next for hero?
Robert.
Okay. You ask a guard, they tell you he's at the front wall. Or the north wall.
Yay. Good. I'm gonna walk over to the wall, take out one of the 50 knives, and just chuck it, trying to get it stuck into the wall right beside him.
Okay. Robert, while you're standing there just watching the camp, you hear tink! And as you look next to you, you see a knife. You recognize it.
Oh, shit. This is a sign that he wants to play. And I jumped on off the wall. What's up,
Do you
Rahira?
get his knife at least? Or do you let it sit up on the wall?
I just grab it, jump down, give it back to Rahira.
Go get suited.
Not a problem.
Oh, bring me back 6 white phosphorus grenades and a string.
Why a string?
If you have to ask, you are not mature enough to know.
Alright, Holly, what do you do while you're sitting
Well,
in the room
Sitting
staring
in
in darkness?
Yeah, if it's dark in here, I'm obviously gonna go check the rest of the house. I'm going to assume that it's dark everywhere else, but don't know until you go take a look.
Yeah, it's nighttime. There are a bunch of candles all over the place to light up the room, the various rooms.
Ah. Well, this sucks.
And when there's a duck in water, he can't even fucking move. Yeah, and just very slowly.
He can't even use his eye.
No.
You can still pull it out. You just can't plug it into anything.
Right? Well, if the rest of the house is
Oh
dark,
yeah.
that.
Go ahead.
Yes, I know that it's nighttime out, but how bright is it outside if I look at the window, out the window?
Overcast.
So not very.
Nope. The only thing you can see are the torches being lit on the walls, and various torches being lit for paths.
Right.
And a lot of cussing coming from the area where the 4 stealth bombers are. There are some languages you're hearing you weren't sure you didn't know existed.
Interesting.
Naughty, naughty.
Naughty, naughty. Oh, yeah, there's still an outside aspect to this compound. That's right.
Now,
Fuck
quick
that.
question.
I'm not staying inside.
Okay. It's nicer outside anyways with it being nighttime and in the middle of summer.
Right.
The house is going to get very hot.
Do you imagine that? I bet it doesn't help that all the electronics going off and whatever heat was coming from those.
Well, it actually kind of cools off a little bit with those now that they're off.
Now that they're off, yeah. But it's still better outside.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet the basement is colder, but I've been hanging out in the basement far too often.
Not my fault you want to act like the, unwanted child.
You were going to ask a question, John?
Yeah, since we're in the future, do we have unlimited use of a what do you call them? The
Tacos?
I can't think. No, the bullets that I'm thinking of.
No.
You know what I'm talking
No,
about, don't you?
there is
Yep.
not unlimited ammo. No.
This
No,
is not a
John.
gun movie.
Yeah, they switch to actually different type of guns, but those guns are kind of pointless at this point.
Hmm. Well, then I'd pick up two 45s with a shoulder holster that will hold both of them. A shoulder bag full of clips that are full, and I grab the 6 white phosphorus grenades that Rahira wants a string, and I put on a bulletproof vest, not breast, vest. And I grab a fucking machete just to fucking cut their fucking necks off.
Okay. Alright. Giovanna, while you're wandering outside, you see Blaine walk by you, looking like he's gonna go have some fun. He's walking towards the north wall. Short time later, you see Robert passing by. A short time later, you see Robert passing by you the same way. But we'll let you and Blaine talk in a minute.
Right.
Plus, I think Chris is frozen.
I'm not frozen.
Oh. On my screen, you were for a minute.
I'm magical like that.
He's like a gargoyle.
Well, Blaine, as you're passing by, you hear Gio go, what Gio said.
I said, what did I say? Oh, you guys look like you're about to go have some fun.
Yes.
Good. Give them hell.
Of course. Is there any other way?
Blow somebody
by the
up
way,
for me.
I forgot to say I put silencers on the 45 so nobody can hear them shoot.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I picked up silencers, too. Forgot about that.
This plane goes, holy shit, turned around.
Yeah.
Runs back.
Got back and went, oh, fuck! Knew I was missing something. So you see Blaine get about halfway and then go, turn around and run back in.
Forget something.
That's where you see Robert passing right by him.
I'm just going to push Robert to the side. Just to get by him.
Well,
I push right back. Fuck that.
The 4 individuals coming out the door, I wouldn't recommend pushing. One of them you see is a female. The other 3 are males, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
That was the dragons, right?
No, they're not the dragons.
Hakeem and Noah.
Oh, great. And I'm sitting
Giovanni.
by the door.
And Troil.
Yep.
I am going to bow.
Yeah, most people either bow or get the fuck out of their way.
I am
Well,
going to bounce around them. As I'm bowing, as I'm going.
Okay.
I'm gonna step beside them and bow just because of the fact that I know they are royalty.
I'm gonna point at Hakeem there. You.
I have a name.
I know you do, Hakeem. I need you to gear up.
He just smiles. I am geared up.
Good. We're gonna go have some fun in Lucian's main camp while there's no power. We're having trouble seeing very far.
Just trying to remember who all I had. Wanted to load him up. Big surprise doesn't say shit about him. Oh well, I'll make it up. It's a 3rd gen.
They can have up to 9 levels. I believe Kane's the only one
Yeah.
with 10 levels.
Yes, Kane is the only one that has 10.
10, 9, 8, I believe is the highest 7th can go, or the 3rd can go.
Yeah.
Still.
Tremere walks out.
Oh boy.
Just looks up at the knight, just kind of smiles. Time to play.
Hey, Bane, since you're shadows, I need you to keep an eye on the compound.
Gotcha.
And just in case fucking shit goes down and we end up pushing and get through the walls, tell Demon to keep Giovanna inside.
Not going anywhere.
Demon walks up to you, Geo. Rahira's orders are for you to get inside.
Been in there too fucking long. No fucking way. We're here. I fucking hate you, you motherfucker.
I could speed up the childbirth process, but you're not gonna like it.
I go inside. And I look annoyed. Annoyed as all fuck.
Annoyed. The only one that doesn't is Demon, and that's because he follows you around.
Yeah.
Alright, Rahira. Eventually, Blaine and Robert finally get back to you.
Alright.
Both looking like fucking rainbows.
You got my grenades?
Yes,
Yep.
I do.
I have all 6 of them to you and the fucking string.
Alright. Take the string.
Hakeem just rolls his eyes.
I quickly wrap the string around Robert's neck and tie it into a nice little bow.
Wow. I take it off regardless. I'm not going to let anybody lead me. Not like that, at least. I'm not into BDSM.
What does the bow have to do with bonding? Robert, you would have some issues. When this war is over, I will find you an amazing therapist.
That actually gets the others to laugh.
So, for you...
Sorry, it's 2 women and 2 guys, by the way.
Alright.
I forgot Troy was a female.
I thought the name was a bit feminine.
Was it?
Well, I know it's a bit unorthodox that you four are here and I'm not giving control of this compound to either one of you regardless of your age, since that is not a factor in what's going on here. There's no more politics to worry about as far as, oh, I'm this generation, I'm that generation. I don't give a fuck what generation you are. So, that being the case, if you four still wish to help, then I hope you can take orders from me.
What do you want done? Anoya, one of the old, probably the oldest out of all of them.
Anoya, can you take shifters, take the camp to the east? We're not trying to destroy them, we're just going to, hit them really hard, real quick.
She nods, shifts down, runs off.
What the hell was the Tremere's name? Tremere?
Tremere.
Tremere. Go with her, please. I know your sorcery could come in handy.
Nods. He runs off after.
Abeem, I want you to find Lasombra.
He just smiles.
He is your only task. Troil, I want you to find Cash, take some guys, go to the south. Can you have Cash tell Robert to go to the east? Or west? Whichever one Anoya's not going to.
West. She runs off.
Alright. Blaine, Robert,
Yes.
Yep.
since we are going towards Lucian's camp, I advise against calling for Jade or Silverfire unless we absolutely 100% need it.
Okay.
Alright, well, you guys are planning a little quick bit with poor Geo because she doesn't want to miss out on the fun.
Oh, you think I'm not gonna watch out the windows? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna try to see something.
Something feels off.
Off.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Where did my clothes go?
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's so bad.
No, it's not that.
Yes, a
Like
demon
what,
comes with a
physically
ringing heart
odd,
on.
or
Like, you're suddenly getting a very bad feeling that something very bad is about to happen.
oh boy, the feeling of dread.
You notice even Demon seems affected by it. He's looking around. He's looking very confused and pissed off at the same time.
Right.
And you see him kind of cock his head a bit. Shit! He hauls ass.
What?
He was heading towards the basement.
I go towards the basement. We're probably the
no.
only ones in here right now.
Aside from the various people, just keeping everything
Right.
safe.
We're the only ones who notice it, as it were, at the moment, as far as we know.
Could be
Like I
many
said.
factors why you two are the only ones who notice it.
Yep.
Robert, even through your connection, you have a feeling Jade is severely fucking worried.
I kind of relay that. Relay that to Blaine and Rahira. There's something going on inside.
Going outside where?
Inside the house. Jade's just really worried about something.
Giovanna, as you come down the stairs, a short time after Demon, who's a lot faster than you, you see Demon go flying out the door where the coffins is. He actually gets slammed against the wall.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit. Oh shit, do I even want to stay by the door?
You see a hand reach out of the doorway, and the hand is very clawed and fucked up looking.
Ah, shit.
Oh boy. That's literally what I say. Oh boy.
Robert and Blaine, you now get the feeling that Demon's in trouble. Silverfire and Jade are busy. Rahira, Bane even tells you we got issues. You literally see him from running around outside to bolting inside almost in no time flat.
I am going to turn around and see if I can't see what's going on.
The most you see is screaming as people are hauling ass out the building.
I'm going to run towards it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I am running towards it because I don't want Jade to get hurt.
What do you do, Giovanna?
Did I just get down the stairs and see this?
Yes, you just literally got to the last stair when you saw Demon go flying
Whiz
out the
by
door.
down the hall past me?
No, you got slammed against the wall right across from the door. And then all you see is a clawed hand come out, reaching out, and as it steps out fully, that's the ugliest vampire you've ever seen.
Oh boy.
Sounds awake.
Oh boy.
Kane's awake.
No, that's not Kane.
That is not Kane, no, it's the Nos.
Yes. Before you know it, Gio, you feel somebody grab you and pull you back.
I'm looking back. What the fuck?
You see it's Raznox.
Sweet.
Robert and Blaine, as you guys were heading towards it since you went first, you saw Raznox
I know better.
bolting as fast as... You basically just saw a blur from where you know Raznox was working go from the plane all the way inside.
I literally just looked at him. I said, I think you know how to deal with him than I do.
Yeah, he just pushes you back towards the stairs and starts moving down. Meanwhile, you see... Yeah. Meanwhile, you see two blurs pass by you. One of them looks green, the other looks silver. Demon's in trouble.
I actually book it for Jade real quick to make sure she's okay.
Okay, you get to the basement steps, you run right into Geo, because you're not paying attention.
I just got pushed back up the stairs.
Yeah, you got pushed and he came running in and whack!
Oh, great. I'm a Geo sandwich now. Awesome.
Disgusting.
Blaine, you're about 3 steps behind him. You notice it just in time to stop when you see Robert smack into Geo and they both go falling backwards.
I'm going to grab for Gio to make sure she doesn't fall too hard.
Hey, she's pregnant. Robert's not.
Yeah.
True.
Like I said, I'm a Geo sandwich now, apparently.
Geo.
That was good.
Watch it! Oh, by the way, someone's awake.
Yeah, while you guys are chit-chatting on the stairs, Jade goes flying past you, and not in a good way.
And I see her flying past me.
Well, I
What
know
the
why.
fuck?
That's why I'm looking down the stairs.
Right here, as you come in, literally, you just barely miss getting hit by a flying Jade. And she wasn't flying the right way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running downstairs.
Okay.
Great!
You
You run into me too? Have I not gotten a chance to get out of the way?
As you get to the stairs, you see it's a little conglomeration of Blaine, Gio, and Robert at this point.
Oh, I'm looking down the stairs. Because I saw a demon smash into the wall.
My dex and
That was
athletics
the
is
last
high
I
enough. I'll attempt to, while running, kick off of a wall and kind of do a jump over them.
Okay.
Don't botch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll that one just for
I
fun.
know.
Laney and Robert, what
Because I
do you do
said
while he's jumping?
Duck.
I'm just waiting to see if he knocks me in
Yeah.
the fucking head.
I'd say he botches, it won't matter if you're ducking or not. He's gonna land on you.
Right.
If I botch, I will conveniently pull a pin on a Willie Pete grenade.
Oh shit!
TPK.
Like, ooh, whoops, my bad. Shouldn't have been standing there, guys. Alright, open up, please.
I know it's hot in here.
Well, it's my difficulty.
Just because they're kind of in the way, we'll make
Go
it an 8.
outside. Go outside. Go outside.
I mean, you got enough of a chance to look, and you see them, and you're like, fuck this, I ain't waiting, because they'll take forever to get the hell out of the way.
I'm gonna drop a willpower.
Okay.
Happy to see you still alive.
2. I got 2 successes.
Okay. I think that's how you spell it. Hold on, I'll make sure. No, I had too many eyes, but close enough. That's the one she saw. She hasn't seen any others yet.
There might be others? Holy shit.
Alright, you just barely managed to make it over them, but by the time you land, Hakeem is already in front of you, and he's heading further down the stairs.
And
They didn't even notice him. He just blew by them like they were standing still.
And I'm gonna tuck, roll, stand up, and keep running.
Okay. As you guys get down the hallway, you see, oh well, you definitely will know who this one is. A strange-looking, fucked up, well, not like ugly, but more of alienish looking face, fighting with Hakeem. And behind him, you see the Nosferatu.
Wait, there's an alien-looking one fighting Hakeem.
Yeah, can you figure out who that is? I'll make it easy, because you would know. That's the Tamichi.
Oh, I thought they couldn't find him. Fuck.
Last you heard, Monica couldn't find them.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, why are they working together?
Yeah. I'm going to do a running slide
Okay.
to one of those baseball slides, so I don't
Okay.
get clawed by the Nosferatu. Slide into the coffin room, because I need to make sure they did not awaken Kane.
That you can't do because the hallway's like this, and you're, like, the doorway is on the side, so you literally have to slide and then do a turn. It's not that slippery down there. Not yet.
There's one mission they give to the guy in Store Valley, I think the casino. What is a roadie car?
Beats the fuck out of me.
Because I've been going around stealing all different types of cars before I got
Alright, well, he's talking to them.
What
What are you guys doing?
Trying to get that one fucking car they're looking for. I still can't.
I am
It's in house.
going to run down the steps to see what's going on.
So I've been blowing the hell out
You
of
see Hakeem fighting with a odd-looking guy. You wouldn't know who he is because you were never told. The guy doesn't look human. You see Demon currently being held up by another. Well, that's the really hideous one. You can guess on that one. Raznox is at the bottom of the stairs. He's making sure you guys don't do anything stupid. He missed Rahira. Managed to jump over him. And by the time he saw Rahira, it was already too late. Rahira's like, see ya!
Well, is there any way I can help out Demon?
Not unless you want to get into an antediluvian battle.
Well, see, that's where I come in.
Yeah, Rahira just went into it. It didn't care.
No, I was going to throw a knife into its, side of its head. Distract him from Demon.
Okay. You managed to because he's he wasn't even paying attention to you. He drops Demon, thankfully, because he was just getting ready to feed off of it. That's the last thing you want is those guys feeding off of fucking dragon blood.
Right.
Run!
And Dimitri just got his ass staked by Hakim because Hakim still has dragon blood in him. If you recall correctly, you had Bane give them blood.
Yep.
This could be bad for the dragons.
Demon's fucked up, but he ain't. As soon as he gets dropped, he knows which way he's going. He starts hauling ass. He literally just dives around Hakim, lets him do his shit.
And I pulled me 2 knives waiting for the mouse.
He just rips out the knife, glares at you, tosses it down. The room begins to darken even more. He just disappears completely from view.
I'm backing all the way back up those stairs and away from the basement at this point.
Blaine, what do? You try and get around and try and help?
Yeah.
Okay. Raznox pretty much says it's your funeral, but he's not going to stop you. The main one he's worried about is the Prego one.
Well, she needs to get her happy fucking ass back up the steps.
I just did.
Yeah, she just did.
I just said I backed my ass all the way back up those stairs at this point.
Robert, what do you do?
I actually take my machete out of the sheath and head down the steps. Try to go past Raznox.
Okay. As you get about halfway, black tentacles come out of the wall and literally wrap around you.
The Sombra's here.
I try my best to continue swinging and try to chop off as many tentacles before they wrap around me.
You don't see it. You're not even paying attention. They just literally came out of the wall right around you and then wrapped real quick. So you're literally now stuck. You now have to fight to struggle free. Fair warning, if you don't get free in 3 turns, you're dead.
Okay.
Lasombra will kill you. He doesn't care.
Okay. So, how would I get...
roll... We'll do strength and we'll say brawl. Your difficulty is going to be 9 to get out of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 successes.
You managed to wiggle a little room free, but not much. You need more than like 5 successes just to break free. These are tentacles. These are powerful tentacles coming from a 3rd generation Lasombra. He's not going to be an easy guy to take out.
Nothing on that one. I'm praying
well,
for
then they wrap back. And they wrap back around you.
So I need 5 in this turn.
5 in a turn, not together.
Oh.
And that's just to break free.
Can I see what's going on?
Nope, your back is to him. You're heading into the fray with the others. Giovanna, you back up, you bump into someone.
Stop. Turn around.
Need solution.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Without
boy.
thinking,
I've got 1 success on that one.
Well, Demon... Good luck in your case. Demon blows right by you. He sees the tentacles and just claws. You see sparks fly, but they break. He bolts by you like you're standing still and is going up the stairs.
Oh.
Cool. Blaine, you managed to watch Demon start... You know, he got away from the fray and then started getting close to near Raznox because they were going to keep you down. And then suddenly he turns, he looks, you see his eyes narrow, and they kind of glow even more red, and then he's up the stairs.
I'm taking a step back and turning because I'm not keeping my back to him. No fucking way.
He staked you.
Oh, he stakes me?
Yeah, like as soon as you bump into him and turn around, he just doesn't say a word, just shoves it right into your chest.
Oh boy.
That's why Demon's reaction.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go running in that direction.
Okay. Robert, as you're going down the stairs, you see Blaine coming back up the stairs. This is nice little crisscross going on. Rahira, you are now surrounded by darkness, have no idea where he's at. I will give you guys one advantage because of who you trained with. They did teach you blind fighting. AKA, you don't have to see to fight.
Do I recall where a certain Tsunisi was dropped after being torqued?
What do you mean?
After Hakim staked Tsunisi, did he drop him, or was he still hanging on to him?
He's still hanging on to him just in case.
I'm going to go back to where I remember Hakim being. Tell him to, I will grab Tsunisi. Tell him to find La Sombra.
He nods, bolts.
And then I am going to Diablerize Tsunisi.
Okay.
Our code reading's power.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the only thing I can think of since I can't see shit.
Okay. You check to make sure it's Tamichi. He's got a very distinguished face, so even if you just felt that,
I'll feel his face up a little bit. No, I swear to fucking God, dude. All you do is lick yourself. 24 fucking seconds. Enough. Enough. Enough.
Who you feel is not Tamichi?
It's Hakim, isn't it?
You're not sure. You can't distinguish race.
Sorry, bro. Diablerize, anyways.
Blaine, as you get upstairs, you see in solution. You see Geo laying on the floor with a stake through her chest. You see Demon and Lucian literally fighting it out.
Robert saw Blaine run through, and I actually start running upstairs, watching what I'm doing this time.
Okay,
I'm
as you
going
come
to
around the
attack
corner,
Lucian.
you see the same thing. Demon and Lucian
I go
going at it, and Demon losing the battle.
I'm going
I
to jump in.
actually go for Geo to get her out of there as quickly as possible. So Lucian can't get a hold of her. Try to get her into a safe place.
Okay.
And I take the stake out of her chest, and hopefully she can heal herself.
As soon as you pull it out, you actually see it starting to heal. You see a strange glow coming from where the wound was.
That would be the baby.
Babies, yes.
Baby.
I see that
attacking
she's
Lucian.
healing. I
Good
see
thing
that
not
she's
having the two.
healing. Yeah. And I go start heading back towards Blaine to help Blaine out with Lucian.
That son of a bitch.
That's what you hear as you run off, Robert.
I made sure she was safe. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but you heard her say, that son of a bitch. Blaine,
You
as
didn't
you
leave
go
the
in...
steak on the floor in there by chance, did you?
I
Yes,
did
you did.
indeed.
Good.
just said
I'm
he pulled it out
grabbing
and
that.
Blaine, as you go to attack him, you feel an overwhelming urge to kneel.
No, I'm going to fight that.
Roll your... Let's see.
Good God. All right.
Roll your stamina. Robert, as you come across near him, you feel the same urge.
Oh, I definitely resist it. And
Well,
Roll yours too. Actually, sorry, roll your willpower. Because what you're fighting against is going to take everything.
So what is it, stamina or willpower?
Willpower, sorry.
difficulty.
9. You're going to have to beat 4 successes. As you diablerize him, Rahira, yeah, it was definitely Haki.
that's what I thought.
That means Tamichi is loose. Weird thing is, why didn't Tamichi do it?
5, 6, 7. I misrolled. 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him later. Right now, I've got a 3rd gen's blood running through my body.
Oh, it's like power you've never felt. It's very hard to control.
I had
I
3
got 4.
successes.
You got 3 and 4. You
Yeah.
don't fight it. You guys automatically kneel.
I'm going to run upstairs.
As you look briefly, you notice that's not Lucian's face. And then you see him, obviously he got tired of the games, you see him grab Demon and just toss him. He looks over, smiles at you too. Rahira, as you come up the stairs, that's not Lucian.
I use chemistry and set his ass on fire.
You see him look, just wave it off and it just disappears.
Ah, you must be Lasombra.
He smiles. You wish.
Then who are you, please? Enlighten me before you kill us all.
Your father.
Cain?
He smiles.
Ah, shit.
Now you know why you couldn't fight it.
he just waves his hand. The three of you go flying. He's got other blood he wants first. Well, actually, we're here. You're the only one who kind of manages to somewhat fight it because of the third gen flowing through you.
Since I actually have connections with Cash, I let Cash know that Kane is up.
That was possibly the dumbest thing you could do.
Hmm?
I have with Gangrel. Do you remember what he had said that Gangrel have connections to each other? We can.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking that we had that. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Let's see.
Yes, I got you. I understand what you're doing, Holly.
Yep.
The problem is, where are you going, first of all?
I'm still in the room that I was in. I haven't left it yet. I just picked up the steak.
Okay.
I don't want to be heard moving around at all in there.
Okay. We're here. You get flown back, but not as far. Kane actually looks at you, kind of cocks his head, smiles. I'll deal with you later. He heads downstairs.
Oh, dear God. Wayne, Robert, don't say I never did anything for you. Go get the antediluvians, and I am going to drop kick Kane.
Oh, God!
Dex Athletics. And I'm gonna make it. We'll say difficulty 7 because you're trying to do. I mean, he stopped his presence, so you guys aren't kneeling anymore. Mainly because you guys went flying. But since you were close over here, you're the only one who has the chance to do this. And he's not even worried about you. Like he said, he'll deal with you later. He's the fucking father of all vampires. He doesn't care.
So, Robert, where did you happen to? What room did you stash me in, by the way? You just took me somewhere.
You just said found a safe room.
Yeah,
I
he just
tried to
said
find the
a safe
safest room.
Yep, I look around in this room. Where am I?
2 10s and a 9.
Nice. It looks like here from the candles lit, the living room. It's the first room you found that was safe. You weren't in the way.
Okay. Well, at least I have this handy steak.
I'm gonna roll it just for shits and grins, but don't count anything out yet. How many successes did you have?
Botches.
3.
That would be fun.
Don't be botches.
No, don't botch. Don't botch. That would be terrible.
No, I'm
No,
talking
he's-
about Kane botches.
Oh.
Because he's got 17 dice to roll.
You need to go lay down.
Holy shit, look at all them ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he still beat you out, unfortunately.
Lay down.
You managed to... He moves just in time, you nick him so he kind of spins a little bit, but then you go tumbling down the stairs. At least you tried. He just turns back around, looks at you. You just don't fucking get it, do you?
Ah, Kane, you of all people should know what it means to defend. All I've got. This is my Enoch.
Robert actually
Destroyed
turns
just
into a
easily.
cheetah and actually heads. Sorry.
So,
Go ahead.
Robert actually turns into cheetah and actually runs to where Rahira told me to go.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know where they're at, so I was trying to be fast about it.
You don't know where they're at.
I missed that last thing that you had said, Will.
Alright. He says it'll be destroyed just as quickly.
Yeah, well, rather it on my terms than yours.
It is all my terms.
You've been gone far too long to dictate anything anymore.
Suddenly, it goes black around you. As ironic as this is, here's the twist to it. Nobody wants Kane awake. Nobody.
Nope.
So guess who just came to your rescue? Yeah, Lasombra damn sure doesn't want him awake.
Telepathically to Bane. Hey, Bane.
Yeah.
I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
It involves, sliding around in the shadows and whatnot.
What you need?
I need you to stake Kane.
Well, you're not asking for much.
Well,
I need to find one first. No, I need to find one first.
No, I don't know that. Never mind.
No.
I didn't see her stake.
I'll find one. Giovanna, while you're standing in the living room, you feel the stake being ripped out of your hand. You see the Bane. You see those back in the shadows.
And she's yelling and nobody can hear
it. Yep. Yeah, it dawns on you, Giovanna. With what you have activated, nobody heard you anyway.
Right. Oh, I know.
Not even he heard you.
He just sees my mouth moving.
He kind of chuckles as he walks out. And just as he steps out the door, you see him go into shadows.
Yeah, because I don't even actually know who it is that's awake either.
Yeah.
Actually, Robert actually goes back to human and asks where I could find. I can't remember. Ask the closest person where I could find what Rahir is asking for.
Anoya,
yeah.
Troy, Tremere, any of the motherfuckers would help.
Well, remember, you sent them all in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm standing in the living room, right? And it's completely empty in the house right now, as far as I know. I don't see anyone.
Not in the living room, no.
No. Okay.
Hell no. The problem.
I'm gonna make my way back if I don't see anybody.
Okay.
Rahira told me to go somewhere, but I didn't go anywhere.
Where do you go, boy? Or
I didn't go anywhere.
So what do you do?
I'm still where I was at.
You feel that overwhelming urge gone. And you just managed to catch a glimpse of Bane, what looks like Bane you're gathering, coming out of the living room, and then he went to shadows.
That works for me.
If I remember right, did the shapeshifters head west? Is that correct?
Yep.
And those are the only ones that can understand me in form, correct?
Or another gangrel. Most of them have at least one in animalism.
Okay. I shift in the eagle and head towards the west, where the shapeshifters were going.
Okay. Alright, it'll take you a few minutes to get there. They had a much bigger head start. They weren't distracted.
Nope.
Rahira, what do you do? Since you're you can't do shit again.
and there's no sound whatsoever.
I'm going to attempt to step out of La Sombra's shadows.
Okay, you managed to.
I'm looking for Kane.
You don't see him.
Can I see him?
I'm going to call out for La Sombra.
What? He appears.
Really?
It encompassed you both.
So you helped him leave.
Well, I'm trying to.
Oh, wasn't trying. Yeah, anything to inconvenience us. Help Lucian. Well, I hope
Do you think I want fucking... Do you think I want Kane walking around?
Well, you sure didn't do a whole lot to stop him, then, did you?
He's a fucking first gen. What do you want me to do?
I didn't
Any
realize
power
the
I
first gens
have-
were such scared little bitches. As they start walking up the stairs.
Come on now, we gotta go something. We gotta go finish something.
Can I see Demon?
Do what?
Can I see Demon? From where you saw?
Yeah. He looks fucked up.
Can I help him up and move him into another room?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. You pull him into the living room. Hey, look. There's Gio.
Ah, the pregnant hoe.
She can't hear you.
I just said I'd drop it if somebody I knew came in. It's just more so to keep from being heard.
Oh, okay.
People I don't want to be heard by.
Okay. As soon as you see her walk in, it drops.
All right.
So, you heard her.
I heard you say what now? I'm sorry.
It's the pregnant hoe.
I'm not a hoe. Fuck.
You see she's dragging in Demon.
Looking
Demon
at him.
definitely he looks fucked up. He just took on Kane. What do you expect?
I didn't know. Remember, I don't know that it was Kane. I saw Lucian.
Either way, he just took on a very
Yeah.
powerful vampire.
Wow. So where the fuck did Lucian go?
You don't know. Robert, about
That's what I'm
halfway
missing
there,
is-
something feels wrong.
Okay. Is it Jade?
Nope.
Is it below me?
In the ground?
About
Alright.
the area where everybody that you could hear, you heard battle going on.
Great. I still continue flying to them because I want to try to get one of them out of there at least.
Alright. Well, you get there, full-fledged battle. Here's the catch. In the middle, you see someone feeding off of Benoya.
Oh, shit.
You can just toss a body as the body flies in dust.
Shit.
He turns, looks up at you. Oh, shit. Found Kane.
Alrighty. I turn around and hightail it back to the house.
Okay. Like hands to the slaughter.
Right.
You know you just left a shit ton of shifters there to die.
Oh shit! Never mind. I turn around. Shit. I turn around.
It's Kane. I mean,
I'm
there's
trying-
really not much you're going to be able to do. That's the problem. They're gonna fight to the end, but that's
Do I have enough power to swoop down and grab one of them that are still alive without trying to have to
You're
bow
not
to
gonna be able
Kane?
you're not going to lift them. You're an eagle. There's no way you're going to be able to lift them. They're in full Krynos form. Oh, they knew who's there. They had no qualms about it. And Noya had stated outright who it was. So they know what they're fighting against, but they're still going to fucking fight.
How can I actually help them? Because I know if I go down, I'm going to die, regardless.
From the air, while you're flying around trying to figure out what to do, you see another large force begin to approach.
Okay. Trying to think, is it our guys that are the large force?
Nope, coming from further out.
Well, that's got to be Lucian's guys.
Nope. Because you're watching them take out Lucian's men along the way. There's one little Oriental guy that's in the front of it, and he's decimating their numbers. They come up there, firing guns at him. He's spinning around, like doing all kinds of cool tricks. You're watching him just cut down the lines. You see him get up close to one, barrel up right up to his head, pulls the trigger, just keeps walking.
Do these people have animal kin?
You don't know, and it'd be animalism.
Animalism, I'm sorry.
You do see that one Oriental grab one guy, you see him just open his mouth, and you see glow coming from the other guy's mouth as it enters into this little Oriental's mouth. He just drops the body. As the body falls, you see it looks old.
Oh, it's John Lee.
If I recognize him,
You haven't seen him in 800 years.
Right.
Only if I get his memory.
Just for the hell of it, I try my best to see if they have animalism and try to let them know that there is help needed at the house, regardless.
No one seems to notice. They hear you screeching up ahead. One Oriental just kind of looks at you, shakes his head, keeps walking. You see Kane start, he was fighting in the midst of Guru, and then he just kind of waves his hands, and like a group just goes flying. And now between the little Oriental and Kane, there's no one. You see the little guy just kind of order around, and he starts walking forward.
I actually swooped down behind him, not Lucian, but the other guy.
Kane.
And
Lucian.
I'm sorry, whoever it is.
It was really Kane, but I thought I saw Lucian. I don't know who
Okay.
it is. I didn't see Kane. I saw Lucian. That's who I saw.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's why I said
that's all
Lucian.
she saw. Yeah, she doesn't know otherwise.
I swooped down. I'm trying to say this correctly because I don't want to get into Kane's way.
You want to get in that little
Any
Oriental's way either,
suggestions?
the way he's fucking shit up.
Right.
Stay the fuck out of the way. Help the other forces finish off Lucian's troops. Stay the fuck out of that battle. That is not
Oh, I
one
have
you,
done.
even as powerful as you are, want to get into. Rahira took a chance doing it.
Right. Rahira has apparently got balls of steel, so you know, whatever.
Rahira don't give a fuck who you are. You fuck with his shit, man. It's on.
All right, I see that he's dealing with Lucian's gang. I try to head for one of the other guys.
Come to think of it, you haven't seen Lucian yet. You saw Kane masquerading as Lucian.
Right. But I don't want to get into that middle of that fight either.
I know where he's at. I know where he's at.
I know where he's at too.
Well, yeah, you're the storyteller.
Well,
I'm not, and I think I know where he's at.
I think I might have an idea.
But I'm still on my way upstairs at this point.
all right, Robert, I'll give you a chance to think. Blaine and Gio, what are you guys doing?
Well, obviously,
I'll be
Demon
checking
fucked
on
up. Is there
Demon.
anything we can do to help him? Yeah.
He says time will heal it. He's like, I think the others need your help more than me. I'll be alright.
Mm.
We still have anti-Diluvians running around. And Kane now. Oh shit, Gio. I
What?
just heard.
Kane, what? What?
Yeah, father of all vampires is up for
I know
walking
who Kane is.
Demon, even hurt, he's a smartass.
So where is he?
Was in the house somewhere.
Why are we still here?
Because he hasn't come in here yet.
Oh boy, no wonder the house is so quiet.
You hear movement out in the hallway.
Out in the hallway?
Mm-hmm. Living room is here.
Right.
This is the little foyer. So you guys are connected. So you hear someone in the foyer, or the front room.
I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna go peek over there. I'm not gonna fully walk into the room because I don't know who the fuck is in there.
You see it's Rahira.
What are you doing, Rahira? And it's a sigh of relief. And it's
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I just hear you moving around. That's all. That's all I saw.
Well, I'm gonna go into the room she's at. And,
Okay.
see Blaine, I'm gonna get a very pissed off look on my face. I thought I told you to go find the other antediluvians.
And?
Let them know things are paid. What do you mean, and? Seriously, Blaine? Really?
I don't know where the fuck they went. So you're telling me to go chase after somebody I don't even know where the fuck they went?
We have how many people on this compound, and you have a mouth?
And my mouth will do what to find somebody?
Say, hey,
That's
you know
enough
where
dick.
so-and-so
Get a lot of
is?
answers.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
Hey, Giovanna, what are you-
No one said anything about her doing that.
And Gio, where the hell have you been?
Oh, I got staked.
By who?
Lucian?
You mean Kane?
Wait. Oh,
Lucian has not been inside this house. It's been Kane, and I managed to hit the motherfucker.
mother. She says motherfucker again. So let me guess. I had the steak, and Bane came and took it. Why?
Because he's going to find Kane to stake him since he can hide in shadows.
Hope he's got some good luck on him there.
Yeah, well, if he succeeds, I plan on draining Kane dry. Just a little FYI.
No, that would not be good.
No, that would be bad.
Yeah, I know, but it'll ensure he's gone for good.
True.
And after I dealberize him, hopefully somebody will chop my head off, cut out my heart, burn my heart, stake my heart. All that lovely shit. Oh, by the way, I think I...
Is this you telling us what you want us to do? Or you being a smartass? You know, you tend to do that. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, I guess you'll find out once Kane is framed. And, I may have dealberized the wrong guy.
What do you mean?
What?
I think I sent Zanisi to go look for La Sombra and drained Hakim thinking it was Zamisi. But I don't think it was him because his face did not feel like one of those stereotypical aliens you see on mugs. Just an FYI, but...
Great, now he's got the power of a third-generation Assamite in him.
He thinks.
I'm fairly certain. There's no thinking, I'm fairly certain.
Oh boy.
And, you know, on second thought, I know he's Kane, but if he just woke up, he wouldn't have that much blood in his system. I'm gonna go check his coffin, because how in the fuck did he get past everybody to be on top of the stairs?
That's a good idea. That's a good call. I'm actually curious about this myself.
Giovanna, you stay like 50 feet behind me at all times.
Okay.
Because if I get hit, no need you getting hit in the crossfire. Because I want those little babies to be born. Rubber stomach.
Don't touch me.
What? A dragon can fondle you, but I can't rub your...
Don't touch me.
Demon just chuckles at that one.
I poke her and go running downstairs.
Asshole.
Yes.
Blaine, you heard Rahira say that he might have accidentally diablerized one of your allies. I mean, then obviously he's going to go check and see if Kane is there.
Actually.
Really?
Wait, Rahira.
I want to get with him.
But
Okay, so can I use that for both of us if we're in the same vicinity, or does it only affect me?
it affects a radius around you.
Right. I mean, so like, if I'm just saying, like, if it's only around me, like, if you were in it when I used it, would you be quiet too, or just me?
We would all be quiet. Even if I step out of it, I would no longer be quiet, but as soon as I step back into the radius, I would be quiet.
Good. Come back here.
No.
No, just trust me.
I don't trust
Gio,
you.
it dawns on you. If he did diablerize a third-generation Assamite, He's probably got a higher power quietus than you do.
I know that he probably does, but does he know how to use it?
That's the difference.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm saying then.
He's still trying to fight the soul of the third generation Asimite who's pissed off at him right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with that.
I'll just walk up closer behind him and do it. If he's not gonna stop.
Oh.
Alright, as you were walking and making noise, suddenly you're not making noise anymore.
I'm gonna throw my arms up and bolt for the basement.
I'm following him.
Alright, Blaine, you watched that little interaction, then you saw him start walking off and you hear nothing.
As they run down the stairs.
As they both bolt down the stairs. What do you do? And Robert, by the way, they do understand you, and they do head west. This has been taking a little longer. Blaine.
Yes.
What are you doing? You just heard their little interaction, and then you saw them both run off down the stairs without making a single bit of noise.
I went down the stairs too. I thought he was going with him to check.
Yes, they want you to tell Rahira. Okay. As you guys get all the way down the stairs into the coffin room, Kane's coffin is open. The clothes you see laying there, they look familiar to you, Gio.
Whose clothes are they?
You can guess.
Lucian's, considering?
Yeah.
You fed on Lucian.
That explains why.
He was able to look like him.
Well, that, and he's the first gen. He could have done it without that, but...
Oh, right, but...
No, Lucian tried to wake up Kane and then tried to order Kane around. Bad idea.
Bad idea. Yep. Oh, yeah. Lucian, the power hung. Yeah, well, I don't think we have to worry about Lucian anymore. I say that as I walk over and pick up the clothes.
I'm just gonna kind of slap her. That was a very much not needed comment.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was.
Smack.
No, you're not.
Captain Obvious.
No, you said that they were familiar to me, did you not?
Yes, they are familiar to you, because they're clothes nobody else has seen Lucian wear, but Rahira would be smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah, don't slap me.
It's just one of those, put two and two together.
It's not even necessary.
The ironic thing is you don't hear it. You guys never said you dropped it.
Right.
So you made a comment, he didn't hear you, but he slapped you anyways because he figured he knew what you were going to say.
Can I whip him with the shirt just whoosh, as I'm grabbing it when he smacks me?
You can't hear it flying through the air, so...
Yeah, you just get whipped with the shirt. And I lift my hands up like, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna point to my ears and shrug while tapping my fingers and staring at her.
I'll drop it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now I'm walking up the stairs.
I blame you, Giovanna.
For what?
Kane being awake. You know, being a child
Me?
of someone, you should know your sire's movements at all times.
Fuck. You know what? Forget him. We were done a long time ago.
Well, to be honest, Gio, you didn't expect him to drop an EMP either.
Right.
I'm gonna start walking up the steps.
Okay.
Up and out.
As you guys all get upstairs, Robert finally returns. Or at least an eagle appears in the house. Why are you typing?
I was not trying to return. I was trying to go east to go forewarn the other guys.
Okay. Never mind then. You guys get all up top. Everybody's like confused. By the time you get there, Robert, since you beat some of them there, Kane is nowhere to be found. And the army you saw come in and help the shifters, you don't see them either. You see bodies of Lucian's troops. And a few dead shifters. But other than that, nothing.
Did you forget that I had swooped by the house and let them know that Anoya is dead?
How are you going to tell them?
Yeah.
Most of the people who can understand
Didn't I say I had it? I was actually heading... No. I was actually... What I was saying in the chat there is, seeing that battle going on, I was going to head west, and as I was going past the house, telling the people that are still there, if they understood me, to go to Rahira to let him know that Kane is there.
You made a bunch of screeches to people at the house who looked up at you confused. Yeah, so they didn't know. I'm not going to make it easy. Most of the people you have to contact that would understand you are already in battle. Rahira already sent them out. There are only a few left who can understand you. Most of them are your coterie who's in the house.
I don't understand squawks.
No shit. Then I actually head to the house then.
I was going to say Rahira would actually know. Okay, so you guys get up, you see an impatient Robert tapping his talon on the floor.
Well, I'm going to kind of kick him on my way out.
Can I say caw caw?
I transform back into vampire, and I look at Rahira and I tell him that Kane
You weren't expecting him to look up and kick you.
No. I tell him that I saw...
You came to the house, you didn't say you switched.
That's true. I actually look at Rahira and I say that Anoya is dead, Kane killed her, and Kane was in the west when I saw him. And there was a band of people going through, killing off Kane's people.
Lucian's people.
I mean, Lucian's people.
Kane doesn't have any people.
Kane will never have people.
Right. Sorry. Lucian's people.
Lucian's not the problem anymore.
Dead is what? You need to go tell Troil, and Tremere went with fucking Anoya, so Tremere's probably dead too.
Likely.
You know, Robert, stay here.
Wouldn't it be funny if the 4th gens were the highest? Well, now we're here 3rd technically. If the 4th gens were the highest gen around anymore.
Oh boy.
I look at him kind of confused, thinking that it was not my fault that they were killed.
I'm gonna go around back to the cairn.
Okay. Aside from a few women and children left, there's just a skeleton group of bodyguards. The Guardians, of course, are there. But
I'm gonna yell out, gather round, gather round.
they all do.
Alright. You all need to pack everything that you wish to keep and flee. Kane is awake and alive. The worm is awake.
And it takes them no time at all. They scatter.
I'm going to approach the mortals on the wall.
Okay.
If you all wish to remain alive, I recommend you load up on weapons, armor from the armory, and take off.
They nod. Yeah, if you look around, just to make it easier, as you look around, most Evolution's forces are not there anymore. And you can see off in the distance as you're on the north wall that there's a huge battle going on right now.
Going to Robert.
Yeah.
Go get Troil.
Gotcha. And I can't
Don't
remember exactly
say
here.
anything. She's to the east.
Okay.
Don't say anything to her. Just get her back here. I don't need you fucking this up.
Not a problem. I run outside, head east. Run outside, turn to Eagle, and head east.
Alright. Well, we'll take a break real quick so we can go to the bathroom. Anybody else can if they need to.
Hey John, I hope you've been recording the one blood that it takes to transform every time you use that ability.
It's only twice that I've used it so far.
Huh? No, I'm paying attention.
And I've still got enough blood.
Alright. as you head east, Robert, yeah, where they're supposed to be, they're not.
Do I see anything at all?
Trail of bodies
Any traces of them?
leading north.
And I already know what's north.
Yeah, Lucian's forces. Well, what's left of them.
Possibly Lucian there in north.
Possibly. Told you to find him. It's the only way you're gonna have him find him.
I hightail it north then.
Okay. As you finally get there, what's left of Lucian's forces have surrendered to the combined might from the east and the west. Ironic on so many levels.
Is Lucian around anywhere?
No.
Nope.
Okay. I actually...
You see that Oriental talking with the other Robert.
Okay. Does the other Robert have animalism?
No, he doesn't have animalism. He's a shifter. But yes, he would understand animal talk because he's a shifter.
Okay, that's right. I just tell them to get back to the house where Hera needs them.
That's not who I sent you for, but okay.
Fine.
They were dead.
Robert looks over at Troy. I think Rahira wants you and the others back. She nods. John, you want to go meet Rahira again? Now that combined army is heading towards the compound.
Since I'm still on the north wall, I assume I see them coming this way.
Yes, you see a very large army approaching.
And I fly overhead them.
Come on, Geo, Blaine, and the, Powder Puff Dragons, let's go. I jump over the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably standing next to the gate, but I was too lazy to go down through the gate.
A short time later, the gate's open. Silverfire, Demon, Bane, and Jade are all there.
Yep.
They're a little quicker.
He said to come, everybody to come, so I'm coming.
Alright. Blaine, do you head out there?
Yeah, I head out.
Okay. Geo?
Like I said, I head out.
Okay. You see as you guys all meet up outside the gate, he starts walking towards a very large army coming your way.
Oh boy.
Great. You invited the partygoers.
I think we all have a common cause now.
Yeah, well, I don't think they know about him yet.
No. As I'm still holding the shirt. They don't know about Lucian, they don't know about, well, they probably know about Kane.
You need a memento of your old lover or something?
No, I intended doing something with this.
That's disgusting, Geo.
I'm sick.
It takes you guys a little bit. Finally, you guys meet up. As it got within range, Geo, Blaine, and Rahira, you see the other Robert, and you see Well, Rahira and Geo would recognize John Lee.
I'm going to do the whole Asian bow.
John just kind of shakes his head, just smiles.
Have you guys ran into him yet?
Who?
Kane.
Yeah.
Well, Kane apparently killed Lucian. So I think Lucian woke up Kane.
Explains why his camp was devoid of more personnel.
Yeah. Another one.
Hold on. A lot of crinkling.
The critical native. Yeah. I'm at a loss for what to do. There's nobody left at the house. I sent them packing. Mortals aren't going to be fuck all for help. And the shifters that are left are just women and children. So I sent them off.
John speaks up. The strange thing is, when I was fighting the father of you Western people, he just left.
I mean, just left. Disappeared, walked off.
Broke off the fight and walked off. Well, he kind of ran off because next thing I know, it was a blur.
Why would he run?
By the way, isn't staking supposed to work on you guys?
It's supposed to, but Kane is a little different.
Yeah.
No, but explain it. Because some dude came out of the shadows, staked him, he laughed at the guy, punched him very hard, pulled the stake out, and then I figured while he was distracted, maybe my sword would work, so I shoved that into his chest. Yeah, didn't seem to have no effect.
Out loud, hey Bane, how's your jaw?
Hurts like a son of a bitch.
Without even looking at him.
Hey, what are you laughing at, chick? You got staked by him.
Touche.
Well,
Who you thought was Lucian.
Troil,
Yeah.
you may
Yeah.
want to attempt to stake me after this, but I advise against it, as we are allies in this fight against Kane now. I may have accidentally Diablerized Hakim.
Oh.
I still don't get how you would do that to us. We needed him.
Because I thought it was Zamisi until I drained him.
Oh, lovely.
What last way?
Well, I went north, west, east, and I need to go south to see if there's any others in the south.
Nope.
Then I head back to the house.
Okay.
There's not a soul there.
I know, two large forces suddenly coming out of nowhere and start whooping ass? Yeah. Lucian out there to directly order them around? Fuck that. They were like, psh, gone.
Shit, we don't know what to do.
Peace out.
So, I think we could possibly take Lucian's castle. That is much bigger than this compound.
Much more secured.
Hey, Bane, Demon, could you get Raznox and Edwin's pet projects and bring them to Lucian's castle?
Have to get Edwin too.
Oh, right. He can't move very well with that leg of his, can he?
Carry him by the eyeball.
No, I kind of hope he gets, he gets rebooted or whatever soon because I want to see him freak you out again.
No.
Alright.
And as soon as I get to the house, I change back to human, and that gives me down to 6 blood. And I need to go get blood.
There's nobody but Edwin there now. It's a ball packet.
Yeah. Edwin's kind of half limping, very slowly.
Dragging himself along.
Cybernetic leg.
Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk.
Suddenly you hear a whir start, and then Edwin, you feel power slowly. You feel yourself begin to reboot.
Oh, sweet.
And I actually look at Edwin and ask, where the hell did they go?
I've been trying to get out of a plane for the past hour and a half.
Yeah. If I told you, if I could tell you that, I would. Kind of stuck inside here ever since everything went down. It's quite comfortable, I'll say that.
Those outside the compound notice that the lights are popping on.
Oh, hey. Power's on.
Sweet. Let's get everything we can.
High or low, Robert?
Hi.
Just as everybody goes to turn, and you go to turn and walk inside, Robert. The entire building explodes.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Unfortunately,
Does that kill
due
me?
to the concussion, no. Sheer luck on your part. The concussion of the explosion literally sends you flying back. Poor Edwin, who's just now getting power back, is now in midair going, "Oh, crap!"
No! Surf's up, dude! No.
Well, she goes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on us. Wow.
So, my house just blew up.
Sure did.
I blame you and Robert, Giovanni. If I never would
Of
have met
course you
two,
do.
If I never would have met you, I wouldn't have had to buy the house.
You wouldn't have had to either way.
What?
Nobody made you do it. We could have got our own place. We all decided to get one together.
No, I bought it. Said if you guys want to live there, I blame you for saying yes, I'll live there. This wouldn't have happened if you would have left my house alone for 800 years. And I'm going to start calmly walking back to the house. What's left of it.
Okay. Okay.
Not my fault.
Unfortunately, with the concussion, it knocked Bane out of the air right before he managed to grab the stealth bombers. So they're now junk.
Yeah.
Here's another problem, Robert. As you start to get up, you see a strange vessel begin to hover in the leftovers of the house. Yes, we're here. You guys see that from the distance.
I start booking it. Booking the half dragons.
As the doors open, you see figures jump out. You see them. They start firing strange bolts at you.
Oh, shit.
When they land, you notice they land almost perfectly, stand back up, and start spanning out. That's when you see more of them begin to descend.
I'm going to toss Giovanna, or while we're just walking, I'm going to hand her the 6 white phosphorus grenades and then start running to the house.
Okay.
He's just gonna hand them to me and just start running.
Here, have some shit that blows up.
Here, go have some fun. Pretend they're all me.
Pretend they're all you, huh? Oh, they all go flying at once. Are you kidding me?
You forgot to tell her to pull the pin.
Well, yes, I pulled the
She
pin,
goes,
but
"It's
I'm
awesome,"
being
and they're just-
sarcastic about throwing them all at once.
I know. I was just being a
Yes.
smart ass. Just,
I
"Oh,
throw
well, you
them
didn't
all
tell her to
at
pull
once
the
as
pin,"
a
so she
hero.
just goes,
Oops.
Yes, by the way, the others start running too because they see another force that they're going to have to contend with.
Yep.
We're here as you and your force start to get closer. You see smaller craft just like firing in front of you. I mean, crisscrossing
Like firing at us.
just in front of you, more to block your path.
As I'm hauling ass, both arms go up, middle fingers.
Middle fingers raised.
Start running towards. I'm gonna keep running. Fuck you.
Robert, what do? You and Edwin are the only two that's going to be able to respond in time. I'm telling you, by the time Revere gets there, it's going to be a full-on battle. And these guys are much more advanced than you are.
Yeah, we'll see how they do with a pissed off fucking crawling ass werewolf.
Okay. You go, Krynos. They don't seem to be bothered. You see other figures dropping down. You see what looks like a better term, a centaur with body armor. He's got little guns on the side that start firing. He's holding a gun that's firing.
Oh, that's Edward's new toy.
Ride that bitch!
I'm trying not to do anything stupid is what I'm not trying to do. But since they're firing at me, I'm gonna start firing back at them.
Okay. Your bullets just ding!
Shit.
You're trying to fight an advanced empire that has technology that you guys haven't even really managed to touch on yet.
Fuck this, I pull out my machete and start going machete style on their ass.
One blocks it with the gun, turns it around, whips you real hard with the butt of the gun. You go spinning. It was all in one quick fluid motion.
I'm gonna throw the smoke grenade.
I'm gonna throw one of my grenades too.
Okay. Alright. Two things come flying in. Here's the hilarious part about it. One of the guys picks it up, looks at it. Giovanna, it was the one you had in your hand. He looks at it, and then all of a sudden, boom!
That was really
Typical
smart.
corny bad guy move.
That was really smart. Pick it up and look at it.
The
Ooh,
other one
it's
starts.
this.
Okay, the good news is that apparently there are more coming for you, Robert and Edwin. The bad news is they've now obscured your entire line of sight. Smoke is a bitch.
The only thing I can think of is transform to bear and just start swiping at them like fucking crazy. Try swiping at their heads and stuff like that, trying to knock their heads off and shit like that. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. You hear the fray being joined by more on both sides, by the way. The rest of the giant force that just wiped Lucian's forces clean has since joined into the fray.
Do they happen to have a ship on the ground currently?
None yet.
I'm going to throw a grenade over Robert's head.
Okay. Robert, you see a grenade. Ding, 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 ding. You have about 2 seconds to figure out what the hell you're going to do.
I see the grenade and I start hightailing it the opposite way because I know that fucker's gonna blow.
Smart move.
Good, good. Don't.
Boom! Yeah, please don't pick it up. Don't do a bad guy move.
Ooh, so pretty. What is it? Oh, oops. I'm dead.
I'm gonna make this easy. You guys, with the amount that keeps dropping, you guys are not going to get rid of this horse. And your guys are dropping like flies because your bullets are doing jack and shit.
I'm going to sound a retreat
Okay.
to the castle.
Alright. Alright.
And
What's
I'm
left?
going
You know,
to fucking drop my bag and put my arms up.
okay. As you see other people starting to leave, you see actually Rahira drop his bag and put his hands up.
I'll look at you, I'm motherfucking Rahira, man. I'll see you guys later.
Right.
I'm so tempted just to turn around and just try to grab her here and have him run along, and have him go. But
He's got Bane. I don't think
If-
Bane's gonna let anything happen to him.
yeah. So as long as Jade is safe, I hightail it out.
Okay. Blaine, what do you do?
I'm running out
You all
there.
run for the castle? You guys all go for the castle?
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
like I said,
Take you.
So anyway,
It's going to take you several hours. During that entire jaunt all the way. By the way, Rahira, you are captured. They put a strange thing on your arm. Even you don't recognize this one. But in case you do try, yeah, your powers don't work.
That's alright.
You figured as much. They gathered a few other wounded but still alive people, and they start erecting. You see them just put down like little posts, and when it forms a rectangle from what you tell, you see one of them tap a button, and you see a field go up.
What's so special
You know,
about my
so-
house?
They say nothing. You notice in one of the walls of this field, they had 2 more posts set up. You see one tap, you see it forms a door in between. They tap it again, they push you and the survivors in. When they tap it again, it closes.
What a bunch of pussies.
You watch as more and more troops begin being dropped down. As you guys are heading through the city, you see various of those little, lack of a better term, fighters flying over. I mean, you guys obviously, when you see or even think you hear them coming, you all kind of duck and hope you're not seen.
right.
But they don't seem too worried about you.
I was going to say, the first possible sewer Edwin's going to drop in.
we know how to get to Lucian's space from the sewer system?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, about halfway as you guys see more and more little fighters coming. You see one of the ones who's smart, grabs the sewer grate, tosses the son bitch, and jumps down. Everybody else follows suit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Better not to be seen.
Yep.
You guys eventually make it to the castle. Here's the problem: as you guys come out, it's rubble.
Mm,
Oh, wow.
great. Now, where the fuck are we gonna go?
Keep
I mean,
checking.
DC's a shithole, you know. DC, there's a shit ton of broken, fucked up buildings, but there's still places to hide. Raz, Nox, and the others did it when Lucian occupied it.
And I know exactly where they were hiding.
What do you guys do? Y'all are kind of standing there in the rubble of a castle. Oh, well, what was the castle?
Right? What was?
I'm going to scrounge around to see if the armory's still intact.
Nope. The entire castle was decimated.
I'm gonna head
Alrighty then, I'm
You
heading
guys
to
wondered-
DC.
Yeah, you guys wondered why it was a little hard to open the door, and now you realize once you opened it that that's why it was. You had shit in front of the door. Alright, you see Blaine start heading off. Looks like he's going into DC itself.
Yeah, there's gotta be somewhere.
There's gotta be something if Blaine's going, I'm following.
Okay.
Yep. Moving on. There's
Edwin
no
will
sticking
follow.
around here.
Alright, just to make it quick, you guys get to one of the safe houses. Thankfully, it's still intact, and hey, look, there are rations. Not many weapons, but there are rations.
Thank God.
Like you eat.
I need to replenish my blood.
You ain't touching
No blood. Blaine, this is where they stash most of the humans. There's no blood here.
Edwin is going to eat some of the food.
Plenty of food there. I mean, it's not very tasty because it's like ammo used in fucking trash, but it's something.
And Edwin's going to hand like 3 portions to Giovanna.
Thanks.
Trying to figure out what I can do to replenish myself.
Find a dead body.
I should look around for dead bodies, I guess.
There are plenty of them.
I hate to say this, but I start feeding off the dead bodies.
Someone grabs you before you put your fangs into him and tosses you aside. Are you a fucking idiot? Anybody ever taught you the rule about feeding off the dead? Do you actually want to
I never
die?
knew about that. No.
No.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that.
No, you have to feed off the lives. Sucks when you had blood handed to you all the time, doesn't it? You never had to hunt before.
Find an animal.
Rats, mice.
Away from me.
There should be plenty of those.
I start hunting for animals then.
We'll just say in a short time you manage to replenish your blood with a bunch of rats.
Yeah,
How
it takes you.
appropriate.
Hey, take what you can get.
Yep.
Exactly.
Times are tough at this point. Several hours go by. Meanwhile, outside you hear the marching of many troops. If anyone dares to take a glance, they're in full armor.
Oh well.
Some heavy weapons.
We gotta go all right down on their asses.
I am going to leave it at the occupation of Earth.